I've worked in construction most of my life, and I've never seen anything like what we see today. I've been in touch with my mates in the United Kingdom who are still on the tools or holding the clipboard. Well, they say it's pretty dire. And the costs of construction have risen more steeply in the United Kingdom than in the European Union. The cost of labour, well, in Britain's up by 30-odd%. It's double the rises in EU countries. That's what research has found between 2016 and 2022. The cost of materials have risen by as much as 60% on average. Well, some products, they've gone up by 300%. Between, 16 and 300%. On average, 60%. All gets passed on to the customer. So the cost of materials and labour for construction have all increased more steeply in the United Kingdom than in the EU. And why is that? Simple. Brexit. Obviously the pandemic and displaced containers and stuff like that have all caused a lot of problems. But they're all getting, how to put it, ironed out, those teething troubles. But not Brexit, no. Anyway, while you're here, please boot the old like button and there will be a secret word at the end of this video. And if you want to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon or you buy us a coffee, and it is very much appreciated, and if it wasn't for that, I really could not continue doing this. I really couldn't. But anyway, these costs, they're causing problems for small and large construction firms who have already accepted signed contracts with customers, and some of them don't even have get-out clauses. No. It's increased the costs of construction and it's, decimating any kind of profit margins. Now, as somebody who has worked in the construction industry, there's highs and lows, and always has been. In fact, that's, my company, and we used to build houses, put extensions on, do loft conversions, all that sort of stuff. But these kinds of increases would have wiped us out, quite frankly, because people buy on price. They squeeze you down on your contracts, they do. Be no money left. Quite often we've done jobs and what have you, and we've been out of pocket, but guys get paid, but we made no money. Miss isn't too happy about that. No, she wasn't. Well, yes, I do live in France now. And I do keep in touch with my old pals in Norfolk, who are still on the tools. Like I said before, probably standing there with a clipboard, probably. Well, 2 of them have already gone into administration. First, it was BREXIT. It was causing huge amounts of problems with supply materials, etc. I've done videos about this before. And then there was COVID, and that was kind of like the cherry on the cake. Now, analysis of data from EU member states, the Central EU Database, Eurostat, and the UK Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy, they all show that between 2016 and 2022, the cost of construction materials, including cement, timber, steel, have all increased by 60%. OSB, plywood, all that sort of stuff, well, a lot of that went up by as much as 300%. It's settled down somewhat now. But still, on average, 60-odd%. At the same time, the cost of labour in the United Kingdom has gone up by 30%. In the EU, there are similar pressures, there's no getting away from it. We've got problems over here as well, including supply chain and obviously COVID-related problems, just like you got in the UK or had, and soon have again probably. And now you've got strikes to deal with. Well, the cost of materials went up by 35% here, while the labour in countries such as Ireland, Denmark and the Netherlands, they only went up by around 14, I'll say it's still a lot of money, by 14%. Well, the UK Trade and Business Commission, it's an independent body, of experts apparently. But you know what Michael Gove says? Oh, don't listen to the experts. While he's snorting a line of cocaine, probably. Well, he set up to track, the impact of Brexit. Yeah. They said, research would deepen growing concerns over labour shortages in the United Kingdom. So much for all those sunny uplands, the cost of everything is going up. Suella Braverman, or was it Sue Ellen Braverman? Was she gleefully spaffed? All about, sunny uplands ahead, along with Jacob Reed, Michael Gove, and Alexander Boris, Fethel Johnson, and all those critters. But coming back down to earth, one grounded politician, Hilary Benn, a Labour MP and former chair of the House of Commons Brexit Committee. Well, he said it was clear that Brexit and the subsequent trade deals have created many more problems for British businesses than opportunities. You don't say! Well, last week, a think tank estimated Brexit had led to a shortfall of around 330,000 in the UK labour force. I did a video about it last week. Mostly in what they call low-skilled sectors, referencing trades. How the hell's trades low-skilled? I like to see all these flipping MPs do what I can do, and other people who've laid their hands to the tools. Plumbers, woodworkers, electricians, bricklayers. Is that low-skilled? Poppycock! Well, it's all pushing up the cost of labour. And then we have the cost of materials increasing by 60-odd%. End of the day, somebody has to pay, and that will be, well, if they want to carry on with the contract, that is, it'll be the customer. You can't get away from it. Somebody has to pay, and there has to be a profit margin, or there'll be no businesses. No business, no monies. No monies in the coffers for the Chancellor of the Exchequer to waste and give away to their mates. Probably. And you tell me what you think. Anyway, the secret word of the day. Okay, what can I think of right quick? Because I forgot. Bob! Bob the Builder. He's suffering somewhat. Yeah. So the secret word of the day is Bob the Builder. That's a stupid one, I know. Oh dear. Or contraplaque, or so, I don't know. Just put a construction term down below. Like sable en français for sand, or something, I don't know. Oh, dear. Beton for concrete, I don't know, whatever. You can leave it in the comments down below. And like I said, if you want to support the channel, do it on Patreon or buy us coffee. And the links are also down below in the description. And it is, like I said before, very much appreciated. But I'm going to say it, and I've said it before. If you want to take part in our rewilding scheme, there's a link down below in the description. It's a GoFundMe link. And we're planting trees. We're planting 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. And if you want to contribute towards a tree, or trees, we'll put a sign with a tree with your name on. And, or it could be in memory of somebody, or a pet, or whatever. We're also making bat boxes, bird boxes, and having little animal shelters. That's what we're doing. All sorts of stuff. But signs would be kind of like that, but not quite as big. Because, yeah, that would be silly. The tree would go like that, wouldn't it? Yeah. Big lump of oak. Anyway, it's time for me to go. I hope you have a lovely day. Remember, the secret word of today is going to be a construction term, or Bob the Builder. I'll leave it up to you. Ta-ta.